Hi everyone, in this video we are going to look at how to find the lowest common denominator between two algebraic fractions. And this is extremely important if you want to add or subtract your fractions. So looking at examples here, we have two algebraic fractions and we're only going to focus on the denominator because we are trying to find out how to find the lowest common denominator. The first thing we're going to do is factor those expressions. So from our first fraction, we have a squared minus ab minus 2b squared. To factor this, since it's a simple trinomial, you're looking for two numbers that multiply to -2 and add to -1. So our numbers in this case will be -2 and +1. Putting that back in, we end up with a minus 2b multiplied by a plus b. When we look at the denominator for our second fraction, we have a squared minus 4b squared. So this is a difference of squares. It's going to leave us with a plus 2b multiplied by a minus 2b. Now that we have factored both of the denominators, we want to identify the different factors and really identify the lowest common denominator. So if we look at the factors, we can see that both expressions contain an a minus a 2b, which is good. They also, from the first one, we get an a plus b, and from the second one, we get an a minus 2b. So our lowest common denominator has to include absolutely everything. We are including the 1 a minus 2b, as well as the a plus b and the a plus 2b. Okay, next question, let's look at this one. So we're going to start it the same way. We are going to factor the two denominators. Factoring the first denominator, we have 4x squared minus 36. This is a difference of squares. However, both 4 and 36 are also divisible by 4. So I'm going to start by pulling that out first, leaving me with an x squared minus 9. Then I'm going to factor this further, turning it into 4 times x plus 3, x minus 3. For our second expression, we have 3x squared plus 18x plus 27. When we go to factor this, I'm going to factor out the 3 first, giving me x squared plus 6x plus 9. And then we can factor this using the simple trinomial method. We need two numbers that multiply to 9 and add to 6. And the numbers in this case will be +3 and +3. So this works out to 3x plus 3 squared because we have 3 occurring twice. When we go to identify our lowest common denominator, let's first look at the numbers. So we have 4 from the first one and 3 from the second one. Both of those have to be included. Then they both contain an x plus 3, but in our second denominator, that is raised to the power of 2. So you always take the higher exponent. So the common denominator will include an x plus 3 squared. And then the first denominator has an x minus 3, so that is going to be included as well. So our lowest common denominator ends up being 4 times 3, which is 12, x plus 3, the power of 2, times x minus 3.